Everything you might say might be right, but that statement that everybody wants to give somebody to talk about, I don't agree with it. Wait.
So I wanted to ask here, that's why I said I need to say it in front of the whole house. That's why I said you could stop cutting me, please. Ceecee, are you comfortable talking about strikes?
That's not how I want to be remembered, right? So if there's anything, I prefer to do the time that I walk back into the house.
So what you're talking about now is different from the drama.
Hey. Lord have mercy. Guys, now I'm convinced that this season was specially made for Alex and Ceecee to come and settle their scores. And this time around, it's either they settle amicably or they kill each other in Big Brother's house. Because guys, hey, the drama that's been happening in that mansion since morning. I'm not even talking about the one that happened yesterday. We are not even over that one yet. I'm talking about the one that has been happening since morning. Hey, guys, it's a lot. At this point, I'm scared for myself. But more importantly, looking at the events of, today as a whole, everything that's been going on between Ceecee and Alex today, guys, it just validated all what we agreed on during our live stream last night, that Alex came to the show this season for Ceecee, that Alex came to win her lost battle of 5 years ago with Ceecee. And guys, today, my own realization is that Alex did not come to win 120 million. No way. Alex came to come and fight, win, defeat Ceecee. The fight that she did not win during Double Wahala season, she came for Ceecee this season to come and reclaim her mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an explosive season, and I'm here for it. I am here for it, and I'm loving everything. Why? Because Ceecee is not allowing her have a way. And ladies and gentlemen, there's so many sneaky things that I have observed, that I have noticed, and I cannot wait to share with all of you. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. There's a lot to spill, all right? And guys, this is an open conversation as usual. I would love to hear from you, your thoughts about this whole drama that's happening between these two people, all right? Who do you think is at fault? Because some people are saying that, oh, Ceecee is childish, oh, blah, 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 Alex is a strong woman. Okay, wait, let me tell you what happened, and then you can decide for yourself, all right? And yeah, don't forget to do exactly what you see here on your screen if you're new here, or if you're an OG but you are yet to officially become a part of this community. Please make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. As a matter of fact, just do exactly what you see on your screen, all right? And yeah, officially, you are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. All of that said, let's quickly get into the details of this conversation. Let's take it from the top. We saw what happened between Ceecee and Alex yesterday. The matter has not been resolved, and from the look of things, it's not going to be resolved anytime soon. And so, still in that same spirit, Ceecee is still vexed, and so had resolved that as far as she was concerned in that house, she was going to avoid Alex. Why? Because she's trying to protect her mental health. She's trying to protect her energy. And she would not want what happened during her season, the Double Wahala season, to be the same narrative that she has, in this All-Stars season. And so she was going to try to avoid Alex like a plague. But guys, that is not the same resolve for Alex. For Alex, it seems as though this is her opportunity to get her own pound of flesh from Ceecee. This is her own opportunity to trigger Ceecee, to provoke Ceecee. And that's exactly what she's been doing since morning. Now, let me tell you how today's one started. Housemates have been trying to be coordinated to continue their rehearsal for their wager task presentation. And guys, let's not forget that today, this evening, they're going to be presenting a coordinated piece of the presentation to Big Brother of tomorrow. And from all indications, they are not ready. They are not fully prepared. They've not properly fine-tuned their piece. Now, because Alex is the coordinator of this particular task and PERE is the director, at every given point in time, she will make it a point of duty to give speeches, to give long talks. Whilst they were still at it, ADEKUNLE had to address the whole house. And then he had to explain to them that, listen, he understands that his style of leadership is not favorable to some of them, or some of them does not like it, but then he's deciding that now everybody has to be involved. Yes, it is not the head of house task, it is the household weekly wager task, and so everybody has to be involved. And so he had given them an outline, a structure of how the rehearsal was going to pan out at that point in time. Now, ADEKUNLE was done talking. They were supposed to immediately go into the rehearsal. Alex said she had something to say. Before we knew it, Alex started talking about, guys, you know that you have to do XYZ, you have to do XYZ. I understand that a lot of you are on the show for the game. You want to give highlights. Guys, we all know the route she was towing. She was talking about, those of you that would like quarrel, you want to quarrel because you want to give highlights. Let us remind you that this is our wager. So she was just talking, and the whole house, who had already gotten the message, they found that offensive. And so everybody was kicking against Alex continuing that speech, including ADEKUNLE, the head of house. But Alex insisted. And as she was talking, she was pointing fingers, and then she pointed at Ceecee as well. And all this while, Ceecee was quiet. She was listening. For her, she was ready to involve herself in the task, as long as they don't put her in the same space with Alex. But Alex decided to go and poke Ceecee where she was. Now, the whole house saw what she did. Now, the whole house saw that, and then they were kicking against it that, no, you should not do that. Now, ADEKUNLE was telling her to stop talking because it was not necessary. But Alex kept on, dragging with ADEKUNLE. Now, ADEKUNLE had to put his foot down that, no, I know you want to be the HOH right now, but you're not. I am the HOH. I am the HOH. Listen to me. What you're saying is offensive. Everybody has emotional intelligence here. So there are certain things you are saying that will trigger a reaction from people. You shouldn't be saying it. But Alex was still adamant. She wanted to carry on with her talk. At that point in time, Ceecee was triggered again. And Ceecee was like, call my name. Call my name. You're referring to me. Call my name. Ceecee was upset again. That one aside, there was also the issue of events that Alex selected by herself to present as Ceecee's highlight, for the task. And Ceecee was kicking against it, that she does not want that, the issue of her strikes to be a highlight, that she had already talked about this before, that her highlight for the show, which she had shared with the housemates, was a return back to the house after her eviction in the final week, that is what she wants to be a highlight, that is what she wants changed. And guys, if you all recall on Monday when people had briefed the housemates of the theme of the week, when they had received the brief as well for their wager task, everybody had gone ahead to share what their own highlight was, and Ceecee had shared that particular event as her own highlight. Meanwhile, Alex had already started triggering Ceecee by, talking about Ceecee's strikes as one of her highlights. The day she had made that reference, Ceecee had ignored her. But since on Monday, hey guys, since on Monday, Alex has been poking Ceecee with that, refusing to change the highlight for Ceecee. Now, the lame excuse she was giving was that, if they change the highlight for Ceecee, it's going to affect every other person's own highlight. And I'm like, how exactly? Because guys, if you watch the so-called play that they are going to present, they are literally bringing the highlights of other housemates that are not even on the show. And so I'm wondering, okay, why is it such a big deal not to give Ceecee the highlights that she wants? And they say, it's because it's part of the script. I'm like, I don't understand. That script, is it written on solid rock that it cannot be changed? What exactly is Alex's agenda, on insisting that Ceecee's strikes must be Ceecee's highlights in the play? Because guys, it just did not make sense. That aside again, as if that was not even enough. I mean, guys, you could tell that Alex's body was not satisfied with the fact that Ceecee was still not giving her that proper reaction that she wants. And so she decided to try again This time around, when the housemates started discussing the new task that Big Brother gave to them today. So they received a brief, yes, and it was all about their arena games. Normally, we know that the arena games is more of physical sports that happens every Friday on the show. But this time around, it comes with a new twist. Now, I think it's going to be happening on Thursdays, and today's one is going to be about a debate. I'll bring more details about that much later. But they were having conversations about that, and Ceecee had chipped in before they, dived into this particular conversation that the fact that they had actually allocated the task of her handling the costumes for the play, that she would be more comfortable if she does not work with Alex on this, because both of them do not really have a smooth relationship at the moment, and so she would not want them to clash. And so she said she would rather work with Seyi to avoid, drawing them back with Seyi and Alex's issues. But Alex still was adamant to cause more trouble. Usually, I would want to toe the line of emotional intelligence and preach it and say that, oh, Ceecee is overreacting, Ceecee should calm down, blah, blah, blah. But I think at this point in time, I have to agree with Ceecee because she understands the existing tension between herself and Alex. And I think it's actually right that she's not deceiving herself by thinking that both of them can actually function in the same group on the task at hand right now. So it would be better, for them to be separated so that the work can be done. And then they can now continue with their problem elsewhere. So when they had decided to move into conversations about the new task, the debate, after ADEKUNLE had talked, Alex said, oh, she wants to talk. Oh yeah, talk now. She started talking, and then she started addressing Ceecee. Then Ceecee, I know that you and I, we're not the best of friends. You cannot come to the show with the mentality of, oh, what happened between you and I 2018. But she started talking history again. And this time around, guys, it was very, very disgusting to listen to. And people were telling her all over again, Alex, stop. But she did not want to stop. So guys, it was another trigger for Ceecee. And Ceecee was telling her that, yeah, you claim that we've had a conversation, but you should have thought about that when you talked to me. So guys, you could see from Alex's body language that she was enjoying the triggers, all the reactions from Ceecee. And guys, here was one thing I also observed, that Alex is a very manipulative person. Highly provocative. Now, growing up as a child, there's this thing that used to happen back then. If you eat food with your hands and you do not wash your hands and you go to bed with that same hand, there's a particular rat called a Syrian rat. The rat is long-mouthed. It will come out in the middle of the night. It will eat your hand, lick all that remnant of food on your hand. It will bite your hand, like it will be eating your flesh. And whilst it's eating it, with every bite it takes, it will blow breeze and then it will bite, eat, and then blow breeze on your hand. When you wake up in the morning, you won't feel any pain whilst you're asleep. But when you wake up in the morning, you will see all the bites, all the marks, and then that's when you will now feel the pain and you start crying. Ladies and gentlemen, I looked at Alex today and she completely reminded me of that rat. Yes, Alex enjoys triggering Ceecee, provoking Ceecee, manipulating people to feel or to think, to make it seem like Ceecee is the mad person. Because of course, Ceecee will get crazy, Ceecee will get angry, Ceecee will talk. And when Ceecee will talk, she will speak authoritatively, she will speak with anger. And then Alex will be like, see, yo, I did not do anything, no. She's the one that is bringing history back, oh, hey. So she enjoys playing the victim. Which, according to people that followed the show back to back, during the lockdown, back then, they said that that's the exact same thing that Alex did. She would poke Ceecee. Ceecee would react. Then she would play the victim card. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a gamer right there. Alex came prepared for Ceecee. But the question is, what will Ceecee do? Will Ceecee fall into Alex's trap, or would she play Alex by her own game? Ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.